Hello, Nana here. Welcome back to RimWorld Alpha 13. We are once again resuming exactly where we left off. We have just defeated the Trombos, following up after the raid. We still have to rearm our traps. We have disabled the power. And yeah, we are gonna clean up. There's a lot of blood here again. And then once we have cleaned up, it is time to start crafting. And then if Darkness is not doing anything, dealing with the rebuilding, then I think we're gonna set up some mining tunnels, like here, just looking for gold. If there were a riverbed, I would send someone out with a pan, but barring that, we're gonna just mine through rocks. Seems equally useful. I think I want a tunnel through here as well. Just as a way to just bypass things, then we can replace the slate door here with an auto door. I think there's power going through it. There's power going past it. Let's have a look. Agnesia is sleeping. Okay. It's in the afternoon. Agnesia, please wake up. Maybe get yourself some food first. Oh, get a nice, fine meal. Then there's some work to do. Someone is throwing a party. Enzo is throwing a party. Okay. Party time. Well, it's good for the general happiness of the colony, so I'm not gonna object about it. Let's see, what's the status of these animals? I actually completely forgot about them. Wow, they've been trained in everything except for a combat release, which means they are fully capable of hauling items now. That means we can set them to be base bound rather than just animal bound. And that should mean they should start picking up some holding tasks. Oh, we'll see how this works out. Let's see. Cool. Yeah, they are indeed just hauling stuff. So that's actually very nice. Just some extra hands to help with hauling. Means the people can prioritize other things over hauling because it already gets done partially by dogs who really cannot do anything else, and therefore they won't get distracted. That's good. All I needed to do was just release them from their livestock area into the general base. Do have to remember once we get attacked to restrict them again. Otherwise they might walk into the crossfire and we don't want to see the dogs get a shot, of course. And so, why are you sleeping here? Why are you sleeping in the middle? You don't have a pet. Okay. So, make this a regular bed. We need more bedrooms. That's then also it. Wait. Brandon is in a big room. Aren't you together with Darknessia? Wait, what? What? Did I miss a divorce or something? Why are you sleeping here? Boggles the mind. Brandon is your ex-wife? What? We have trouble in paradise. Also, that means I'm gonna move Brandon to a single person bed. Wow, so there's both marriage and divorce. That was one hell of a party. Let's see, Artinius is just gonna continue with the slag. But hey, check this out. Brandon and so 50% so. They might not be together anymore, but it is not because one of them died. And so there was a little bit of a theme going on that married people died to get out of the marriage. Apparently, divorce is also an option. Just saying. Cassandra is learning. Being slightly less evil of a god. And we had a fault in electrical wiring, so extinguish and then have a look at... Okay, all the wires are still there, that's good. Gopi, could you maybe... You're not a firefighter, okay. I can respect that then. Ooh, well, how hot is it in here? It's very hot. Okay, room. Hold it open, please. Okay, then at least we can get the temperature down. Could you hold that one open as well? Hold that one open, hold that one open. Gopi, you're not a firefighter, but you are going to open some doors here. We really need to get the temperature down and in turn need to make sure we don't flood ourselves here. How are people doing here? You're burning up. Yeah, that's really not good. So fire foam poppers, they are useful. Okay, but we have everybody who can just beating out a fire, that's good. And Gopi is just opening up doors, so we can get some of the heat out. Yeah, this is outdoors, so this is now at least connected to the outdoors. Then let's do a similar thing over here. Just keep all of those open. Oh, it's a good way to use someone who is incapable of helping with beating out of the fires themselves. Okay, temperature is now under control again. So it's time for repairs and also for no longer holding open the doors. So we actually need you to go through again in order to close the doors. Go there. You go there, and once Dagnesia exits, then that door is gonna get fixed as well, and we are in a good state again. But this is the second time that this happened here. So that is rather unfortunate. The wiring is still okay. And of course we lost all the charge in the batteries. Should have closed this off from the main circuit, shouldn't I? That's why you want batteries on a separate circuit actually. So that if one room of batteries explodes, it is just one room of batteries rather than multiple rooms. Okay, so Enzo and Brandon are recruiting, which is good. That gets them both social experience. That's good. So rocket launcher, that one was still left to be hauled. construction materials. What are the dogs doing? They're hauling steel chunks. That's also good. Yeah, of course, because Artinius was working with that. And these are all disabled because it's warm enough in here. Excellent. Hey, so that means we probably have people who have some spare time. Yeah, hauling, Yorkshire. Oh, a dead doe. And oh, a rotten cooker. We don't want that one. But well, hauling a fresh corpse, that's useful. Cool. But if people are traveling this far to haul, that means we are getting pretty good. And pretty close to the end of what we need to haul. Copy, what are you doing? You're hauling, that means you're done cleaning. Wow. That's also very nice, that means the base is squeaky. And you're leaving this one behind because someone else claimed it. Yes, Darknessia. Good. Okay, now people are really just twiddling their thumbs. So in order to prevent that, let's set up a mining expedition. We are gonna just turn this one into something that has been sliced and diced. And then sliced some more. And okay, so this way we're being consistent, we're just slicing it every two. So we can inspect what's where, and well, we know there is steel here. So let's designate that for mining as well. Who do we have who is capable of mining? Darknessia is our most experienced miner. We'll see. If people are starting to get idle, they're gonna get a pickaxe shoved into their hands. That's all I'm saying. Whew. Okay. Also, we need to do a little bit of hauling on the rocks that get produced inside, otherwise there's gonna be a lot of speed bumps in here. On the other hand, we don't really care about that, do we? So we're just gonna go through once and then we are done. Well, similar to what we did over there. Speaking of. We have another mine that we can work on. And just for consistency. That's gonna keep us occupied for a bit. Just scouting for more gold. That's pretty all there's to it. The electric smelter, we're smelting weapons before we are smelting the slag. Let's keep an eye out. So Wemmel is producing meals at a decent rate. Of course, everybody's gonna grab their breakfast soon, so our good meals are gonna be gone. We'll see if we can build a decent surplus or not. Having two of these prisoners does mean we eat more, and we have two people being social and taking care of them and all that stuff. And they're eating food without contributing back. So, yeah, 7 o'clock. Let's relax socially. That's actually how I set it up. I'm changing my mind here. Gonna keep the social time to the evening. So in the morning people can just do whatever the heck they want. Most of the time by the evening, if they only do the social stuff in the evening, it should be enough to keep them happy. Marco is not, but... Oh, what? You're not a bonded animal's master. I should be together with my bonded animal. Aww. Who is your bonded animal? Naomi. Wait, wasn't there a setting to actually show the names of the animals? Or is that a setting from Alpha 16? That's a setting from Alpha 16. But Naomi, you should be with... Brandon. Is bond up a cowgirl, okay. And then Marco with Naomi. So cowgirl is with Brandon. Ah, it actually is highlighted. That's actually pretty useful. And then we got Marco over there. Cool. Then that's going to be happiness bonuses for our people. And of course, it's always good to give people happiness bonuses. So if we get an unexpected raid or anything, then Darknessia is going to be caught out here quite a bit. So it means I think you should prioritize mining over there. So we actually have an escape plan for you rather than a very, very, very long route. Then you start from over there. Yeah, good. You're actually catching on. Excellent. So you're hauling silver. Ah yes, of course, we had a poison ship over there that we never fully recovered. There's also some steel slag stuff over here. Might as well. There's a lot of that stuff actually. If people are bored. On the other hand, we're drowning in the stuff. That's not. Right. Cool. What are people doing now? Dennis is sleeping, Wamel is sleeping, because of course, muscle parasites. Darknessia is just going through. Turret broke, so we're fixing it. Yep, well that's important. We'll be keeping our priorities straight. Should we increase the slowdown factor of this even more? Yes, I think we should. So a double layer of sandbags, those are gonna slow things down a lot more. Also, indeed, just more wood chopping here. For now, we're just using wood chopping, which is now only cutting down trees that actually are going to yield wood, so 70 or 80% grown or better. We can always make that better. We should probably just build some defenses here as well. And can't build roofs. That's unfortunate. If you build a roof over your people, then of course they're going to be in the darkness, and it's going to be more difficult for our enemies to see them. And well, I was going to say maybe for turrets and short circuiting, but that's not really an issue, is it? Okay, so let's do something like this, but for down here, because that's where a lot of attacks are coming from. So if we set up a defense here with multiple turrets, with a flick of a switch, we can set up our, we can enable our defenses. So first up, sandbags, then second up, some turrets, and then we'll build some walls around them and make it into a very nice defensive position, like that. Okay, for security, we are... Let's see, would this be a good spot? Because if they explode sideways. So we want to contain the explosion, so they should be shooting forward. Probably means they should not be too far in the back either. Well, maybe we should just do it like this. So give them their own circuits, Let's see, the entire gun circuit, okay, we've built ourselves to a bit of a pickle, haven't we? So this is the always on circuit. So we will need a switch. The switch could be over here, that's perfectly fine. So what if you build a switch here? This nice niche little corner. Then the main circuit is gonna switch off to the side here. Continue along that way, then we can... Oh, there's a power conduit here that we can disable. Power conduit here that we can disable, and a power conduit here that we can disable. So we reroute the power around it, and then from here we can just send the power through. Which means we're gonna have to erect this wall in order to actually access this. But it does mean we get power out here. So we can lead the power around. Okay, let's do this entire operation with the power circuits first. And once we got that one fixed, we'll deal with the turrets and the walls and the things like that. So now things are a little creative. And I'd like them to be just working again. A bit over there as well. Good, good. Okay, just some spot welding everywhere. Connect that one up again and build a slate wall on top. That's all good. We need a component, that's why we're not finishing it here. But this is going to be the connection, so we're good. The main power circuit has been restored. That's what I was caring about the most here. Yeah. But I think people are going to go to sleep. No, wait, of course. Artinius is a night owl. And that's all okay. Let's disable the power here. Okay, building that. Good, good. So, if we build the turrets just a bit ahead. Yeah, let's do it on the same level as here. Let's build some turrets around here. Would it be useful? Now, I'm still just wondering about the field of view. If we build a wall here, we are going to insulate ourselves against explosions. But our field of view is going to be limited to about everything to the south bit of this diagonal. Because the wall is going to be in the way. So for approaching enemies, that's actually pretty fine. We can just lay down a covering field of fire with two turrets over here. Okay, that's good. Means we can disable that one, and then we can put some slate walls into place. And then we'll do that there as well. Okay. And a slate wall there. Good. And then on the other side we can do a similar thing. Then we got 2 guns there, we got 2 guns over there. Then this entire approach is gonna be pretty well defended at first. But of course we're gonna do that one at a time, of one side at a time, in order to not get half finished projects. Having 2 builders works in this regard. What do we need? We just need more components. Everything else has been accounted for. That's good. Good. So let's just double check. Yeah, power is here. We still can navigate around here, so we actually have an exit for ourselves, which is also rather useful. So up here. Like that. Route some power around here. Just connect them via the floor, seems useful. There's no real other way. And we can put some walls behind it once been set up. Yeah, the back wall is going to be the last bit, so it's not going to obstruct anything. Does it actually make sense? No, it doesn't. It's going to work this way. So, boom. That way, if we're going to carry in the slate, then at least we're going to get enough slate for everything. Seems more useful. Or almost everything. So, getting better defended with the minutes. Manhunter pack, oh no. Man-hunting rhinoceroses. Okay. And they're coming from the north, of course. So, angry at rhinos. So, this one is going to be enabled. Then those guns are going to spool up. Lay down a bit of a field of fire there. Everybody else, you have been recruited. Oh. First person to come by, so you're going to be you, Dagnesia, so you're going to trigger the switch. Yes, like that. And then over there. What happened? Visitors. Lair of the Forest. And they're traders. Okay, so they might get attacked by rhinoceri. And there's 6 of them. Oh wait, no, correction. There's 7. There's 7 freaking rhinos. Also, they're gonna go through there. That means we're gonna get attacked, and Wemmel is still not entirely happy here. Okay, you know what? Not entirely happy about this. We'll just spool up all the defenses, but I'm gonna pull the people out. Back to the base with you. Artinius, can you please flick that switch? Brandon, can you flick that switch? I don't want to get pinned in between 2 sides with rhinoceroses. Okay, Artinius flicked a switch. Put you to the side, put you to the side. Oh. Ah! So, that's gonna be the first wave of defense. Oh, the animals. I did say it before, didn't I? We should restrict livestock once we get attacked, and I definitely should have done that. Brandon, you flicked a switch, therefore a cookie for you. Now man your post. Let's see. Dagnesia, Marco, you have long range weapons. Gopi, go there as well. Oh, are you? Yeah, you can barely reach there. It's gonna be okay. We have a bunch of traps, so the first 2 rhinoceri might get killed. Everything else is gonna be... Oh, this is gonna get bloody. Those things are tough. Man, we only lost a single one due to traps, and the other one is only half dead. Ooh. This is gonna be a fun one. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of firepower. Most importantly, that's a lot of stopping power. Wemmel, please step back. Wow. So, rhinoceri, mark for hunting. Then unselect. You can hunt. Gopi's going for that one. You can hunt. Cool. So, 7 rhinos just killed in our defense. This went way better than I was expecting. Way, way, way better than I was expecting. Well, it's good that every once in a while things are falling into your favor. Wemmel, you're using the telescope. I think you should be resting though. And someone else is gonna actually have some time. Oh, Darknesia is fixing you, that's good. Brandon, okay, then there's another task for you. You're gonna chat with Frog. Maybe Frog has gold. Yeah. No gold, okay. Let's get rid of awful items. Pilas we don't use, poor short bows we don't use, we got guns, we don't need bows. It's basically the entire gist of it. Here. Clubs, well, slate, limestone, granite, it's all the stuff that we don't use either. We're pretty well stocked on medicine still, so I don't feel a strong need to buy herbal meds from them. They have a lot of... Oof, okay. They don't really have a lot of money, so just buy whatever they have for sale. And then the expensive thing. So this is a superior grade bow. Just keep those. Okay, and then we'll grab all of that. Excellent. So that's good. We got rid of some crappy items. We got some silver for that, and that's enough. So then, of course, we will have to clean this up, continue building over here, but that's gonna be for the next episode. For now, I'm happy we survived yet another episode. You know, the attacks seem to be getting slightly more frequent, but on the other hand, we are better capable of handling them. We are evolving our defense strategy. I'm really, really eager to test out these new southern defenses. I'm really curious to see if this is gonna work the way I envisioned it, or if it's gonna be an utter disaster. But only way to know is to try. Anyway, for now, I'm gonna thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.